Hey YouTube, Todd T here. Just wanted to do a little update on the Cichlid tank. There's my striped Raphael catfish, somewhat hiding. Really beautiful fish. If anybody has ever seen these and knows if there's an online store where you can order them from, let me know in the comments. I've never, other than this one that I got at my local fish store, I've never seen another one of these around. When I first got them, I thought it was a plico. I forgot what the guy had told me and everything, and I did some searching and found that he's a striped Raphael catfish. He's quite beautiful. Had him over 5 years now, actually. Everything in this tank has been in here a long time. I have my plico. He's hiding under there. Him I got when he was a little baby. He's been in the tank about a year and a half, maybe about a year. He's gotten to be quite large. If he comes out in a few minutes, I'll have to get another shot of him. But what I wanted to cover today is I have an Aqueon 5575 filter here. Seems to be a good filter. It was an inexpensive filter. What I like about it is that everything's black. Everything blends really nicely. Self-primes itself very easily. One of the best features of it. What I did was I got tired of replacing the cartridges. So what I did is I bought, instead of replacing those cartridges constantly, I bought a large foam block and cut it. I just did this yesterday and it's already catching debris in it. Alright, and I fit it to the blue things here, which are bio holsters, but also they hold the foam very nicely. Now what I do need to do, I want to trim them to the height of the holster. So they got to be trimmed down a little bit. And also this one, I want to cut a little bit shorter and make it actually adhere. See how this one's adhering quite nicely to the back of the holster? That's what you want. So you don't get as much bypass and everything. But the water is going through them nicely. You don't want to, I mean, you could put a thicker sponge, but you don't want to fill up the area of the filter completely. Some people think that the manufacturer skimped out on filtration. It's actually not true. You have to have room for the water so that if the filters clog up, you have a safety net. You want to have bypass and overflow. All right, because with the original cartridges that it comes with, I didn't pay attention to it a little bit, and the water was actually overflowing. They were so filled up, it was just overflowing over them and going back into the tank, which is fine. Then you know, okay, I got to replace my cartridges. But I'm going to save a lot of money like this because I still have biological. These blue things are biological, and this is too. This piece here also holds biological filtration in it. And the sponges as well. When you rinse them out, you keep some of that in there when you rinse them out, as you know. But I just wanted to show this because it's a great idea to prolong a filter like this from costing a lot of money. I mean, if the filter goes completely on me one day, because I think for this filter you can only get the impellers. You can't get any other parts. And the filter's like a $25 or $29 filter. But the idea is, as long as it keeps on running, I can keep on rinsing out these sponges and putting them back in and not have to buy cartridges anymore. So it's a great alternative. My other favorite is, of course, the Aqua Clears because they come with a sponge and biomedia. They come with a sponge and biomedia that's rinsable, and you can put whatever you want in here. That's one thing that's nice about it. You have this one big cavity. You still want to leave room for bypass. You have all this room here for bypass. From down here up to here, that if your stuff should clog up, it'll still overflow. You always want to, you know, on a regular basis, at least every couple of days, pay attention to what's going on. What I don't like with the Aqua Clears is this green plastic design. I mean, it's, you know, I just think that everything looks better when it's in black. It matches better. It blends in with my background better. Got a black background. This thing with the two filter, I mean, their way of saving money on it, I guess, is because if you pull the bottom one off, you know, it has the strainer built in, but it looks kind of stupid like that to me, you know, and it's green. I mean, there's no way to hide the thing. The other one blends in better. It's a much cheaper filter. So the Aqua Clears, I like their design where you can put whatever you want in the filter. I just don't like the way they look. And the plastic is kind of delicate. The first one I ordered came in cracked, and I had to order another one. So they're kind of delicate like that too. But yeah, I wanted to show, here's the foam block I bought. I actually cut it down, you know, widthwise. So you can get more out of this piece, and I also have this whole other piece, and this is like a like a $10 block. With the ones I put in there that'll last a couple of years, I have basically quite a long time that I can have this last. And you can even cut it into the sizes you want for the aqua clears as well. Looks like the same kind of block they use, and replace those with it. So basically I'm set on filter media. That's all for now. There's the Texas Cichlid coming out a little bit. And the rest of them are hiding. I guess I scared them pretty good with the phone. Whether I use the phone or the camcorder, they all hide like as if I'm pointing a gun at them or something. It's kind of weird. If I'm walking up to the tank to do maintenance and feed them and stuff, no problem. But get near them with the camera, they all hide. That's it for now.